behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. And when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. Do that, we'll be all right.
Roll Tide Posse. Happy Tuesday, August the 22nd, 2023. Welcome to the CTS-Sports room. You are tuning in to The Horseman. I am your man, Mr. Roll Tide and Rise Up. We have a great show for you guys tonight. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring in the rest of the gang. And I'm going to start with bringing in Reverend Feelgood, William Bryant. Come on in, sir.
So I want everybody to think here for a second. How much does this game mean to you? Because if it means something to you, you can't stand still. You understand? You play fast. You play strong. You go out there and dominate the guy you're playing against and make his ass quit. That's our trademark. That's our MO with the team. That's what people know us as.
William Bryant, Roll Tide, Reverend.
Yes, sir. I'm fired up tonight. Roll Tide, roll,
go, baby.
baby. Live from the CTS Sports room. It is Tuesday night.
That's right,
we're
baby.
counting them on down, brother.
That's right. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. All the posse out there. Bobby Sprinkle and Tammy Sprinkle and all of you. Stephen Hicks. Caden's out there. I know she's a closet Alabama. Stephen Hicks, I see you. Roll Tide, and let's have a good show tonight. It's hotter than a damn witch's tea in Utah, man. It's fucking hot. Go ahead.
All right, well, so let's keep this train rolling. We're going to pick up our good friend, Mr. Van Edwards. Van, come on in, brother.
He's not going anywhere. Doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Alabama is back as the champion. Risky throw picked up by Patrick Surtain.
Man, what's going on, brother?
Roll Tide, rise up, sir. William Bryant, how you doing? Man, we're getting close, boys. It's almost that time.
That's right, man. Countdown. I'm ready. Itching, excited.
Sir.
Okay, so let's keep this train rolling, and we're going to stop and pick up our good friend, Mr. Bam Dam. Spencer, come in, brother.
Paul Bryant, like you here.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't never been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Stallings has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
I am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother. I'm glad he got my shit right, damn it. Fucking Van's all to hell. But anyway, Roll Tide, brother. What's up for tonight?
You hyped up tonight, ain't you, Spencer?
Yes, sir. I'm fired up. I'm ready. Let's get it on.
Hey, Let's keep this train rolling. We're gonna get the conductor, the man behind the scenes on the boards and everything, Mr. Icebox. Icebox, bring yourself on in here, brother.
Does put a smile on my face.
Big up for it. Fires to the end zone.
There he is.
Hey, man.
Oh, he gets that one right.
Oh, yeah, get you right. So that's fine.
Yeah.
That was fun.
All right, you guys. And so before we get the show kicked off, posse members in the chat, we have a special announcement and a special guest, none other than the man himself, the myth, the legend, the owner of this channel, Mr. Joey Lozada. Joey, sir.
Who? Well, I gotta say, after watching 10 minutes of name tags, I'm happy to be back on the CTS.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna tell both of y'all something. All five of y'all.
Who is it?
Y'all are five of the best looking men on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you what.
It's true.
So I'm here to say one thing. Just as sure, for the very first time I was on this channel and I said Harvey Updike was my hero. Just as sure I'm on tonight with the Horsemen. Harvey Updike, one courageous man, one passionate decision. Definitely a grateful nation. Rest in peace, Harvey Updike. Now, before I get started, I want to thank all y'all tonight for coming on. But we have a special announcement. Before this was a middle-aged group of juveniles. This was actually an interview room. This was actually the CTS interview room where we used to have interviews. You would see me, half retard, trying to be like a male version of Barbara Walters, stuttering, couldn't get the damn words out. But unfortunately, I thought it was cool, so I did it. So, you know, it's on archives. You can go back and watch them, like them, you know, add some time to the videos. With that said, this Sunday, live, we're going to talk about a very important thing in baseball. We'll talk about safety nets. Go ahead and post that little graphic, Icebox. That's right. So the author of the Sit Behind the Nets is actually coming here to talk to Icebox live. When you can come in, ask questions. If you're for baseball nets, great. Come in, ask some questions. Or if you're against baseball nets, come in, ask some questions. Now, this lady, she wrote this book in memory of her mother who passed away at Dodger Stadium. Her name is Jana Goldblum Brody. She's a very nice lady. Icebox talked to her. I talked to her. I'm happy that she's coming on a show. It brings back a little bit of memories, back when we used to do the Sunday interview. And we talked about this before on CTS. And you can look in the archives about safety nets. But I'm happy that we're doing the Sunday interview one more time. Just one more time. I'm happy that the CTS is doing great. You could thank these five gentlemen plus Nick Saban Jr. because obviously Kangaroo Black has influenced us to be just a bunch of juveniles. Y'all guys need to just grow up. Go ahead. I got to look at y'all. Put that graphic down. I got to look at you fine, handsome hunk of meat, you.
That all you want, motherfucker? Come get some.
Hey, William.
Who you are.
Hey,
I haven't
William.
seen you in a year. Who the hell are you? Are you sure
Brett.
you're Joey? You was fatter. Your face was bigger last time I saw you.
Well, hang on before I get to you, Spencer William. What are you drinking tonight, man?
I got my rare breed tonight.
That's what I'm talking. Spencer, what you drinking? Spencer, what you drinking tonight? And Van, I know you got the water. Oh, I thought that was a joint. Horseman. Iceman, thank you for letting me come on. Horseman, have a great show.
All right. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, he's a chicken shit. What can I say?
There you have it, folks. Sunday there will be an interview hosted by our own Mr. Icebox here. And if you're available, please check it out, everybody. And before we get on with the show, as we always do every week, we must do the dedication. So, with that being said, I will turn it over to Icebox. It is on you, sir.
All right, guys. I hope y'all look over me tonight. I'm not feeling the greatest. I've had a little something going on today, and it's up here. I don't know if it's a cold flu or what the deal is. So look over me tonight a little bit. All right.
I know, but it's pink.
Oh, jeez. Apologies. Theodore Roosevelt Jr., rank Brigadier General, conflict, World War II. Unit command was 4th Infantry Division. Jeez. Medal of Honor action date, June 6, 1944. Posthumously awarded. Pentagon, he was born September 13th, 1887 in Oyster Bay, Nassau County, United States. He passed away July 12th, 1944, Normandy, France. For gallantry and fearlessness at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty on 6th of June, 1944 in France, after 2 verbal requests to accompany the leading assault elements in Normandy invasion had been denied. Brigadier General Roosevelt's written request for this mission was finally approved, and he landed with the first wave of the forces assaulting the enemy-held beaches. He repeatedly led the groups from the beach over to the seawall and established them inland. His valor, his courage, and presence in the very front of the attack, and his complete unconcern at being under heavy fire, inspired the troops to heights of enthusiasm and self-sacrifice. Although the enemy had beach under constant direct fire, Roosevelt moved from one locality to another, rallying his men around him, directed and personally led them against the enemy. His seasoned, precise, calm, and unfaltering leadership assaulted the troops, reduced the beach strong points, and rapidly moved inland with minimal casualties. He thus contributed substantially to the successful establishment of the beachhead in France. He also served at the end of World War I. And, sir, we do salute you. Thank you, gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. It's, like I said, I don't really feel the greatest tonight, so y'all look at me. But thank you.
You did great, brother. You did great. You really did. You did great. Thank you. Thank you.
So we're gonna
Great honor and a gentleman.
Right. We're gonna go around the room. Spencer, you like to add anything or say anything about
Yes,
that?
I would. That's one of the things that people don't talk that much about is the great leadership that we had during that time, who rallied the men and women around them to sacrifice everything for the gold of the mission. And he was one of them. And the biggest thing I took away from that was minimum casualties. So he was able to do it and get it done without him being the last one there. But he was a true leader. Without him, we don't know if we'd ever would have won that one, because that beach landing was the only way we was going to win that war. And we did it because of that gentleman. One of the gentlemen. I mean, we had plenty, but I'm just saying, I just want to thank you. Go ahead there, Icebox.
I'm sorry. I was trying to point out there was 5 actually from that particular battle, but he was. While I've got it, it's rare that you're going to see a brigadier general, much less a colonel, be out there in the field with their men. Very rare. That is very brave. He did not go over there to sit behind a desk or come on when everything was safe. He was out there with bullets flying and with men dying, and led them out of trouble into safe harbor and established a lot that during that beachhead. You just don't hardly hear that from generals like that. That's all I got, gentlemen.
All right.
Well, you just stole my thunder. Go ahead. That's exactly what I was going to say. Go right ahead.
Man, did you want to add anything to that, sir?
Well, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who's served in the armed forces and helped secure our freedom and put their lives on the line, whether they're here today or not. It's all appreciated from me. It takes a strong, courageous person to put everyone else above yourself. You know, it's not something you see every day. So I don't care what branch of the forces it is. I appreciate every single one of y'all out there, and
Yeah, sir. William?
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. We talking about Normandy? Is that right? That's World War
That's
One.
what
Is that World War One or two?
Two beaches of Normandy.
Yeah. Okay. Because I need some help. Because I didn't live back then, so of course. And y'all in the military, so y'all know. So, but anyway, yes, sir. I if you've ever seen the movie Private Ryan and you see all them bullets fly. Them boys took on some shit, man. Them boys took on some shit. And that's just a damn movie. That ain't what actually happened.
Right.
From what I've seen, shit, man. And this guy here that y'all acknowledged tonight, appreciate that, Spencer. I do. For this guy here to do that and bullets flying and he's still manning the guns and shit, from right here, man, you can't say it, but from my heart right here, I appreciate you, brother. I do. And Spencer, you are so spot on getting these together. I appreciate you, brother. I really do, for getting these together and giving it to him. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And as far as me, man, I'm with Van with being appreciative and proud of everyone in every branch of the service.
Yeah.
A lot of times we talk about people losing their life, but we don't think about that those people are on foreign soil. They're not even here in the States, home. So, that's a whole different ball game as well. Man, you go into foreign land that you really don't know and to give your life, that's man, you gotta just take your hat off to them, man. Words really can't express, what they do and the things that I have for them, and a lot of the rest of us Americans have for them. So salute to that guy and everybody else. And with that said, man, we're gonna get the show going. And Icebox, before we get started, would you cue the MA, sir? Cue that MA, and
Van had one more. Van had one more he wanted to bring in.
Okay.
Well, I just also wanted to thank Icebox because every week, man, he does such a great job of giving the voice of the voiceless. Sometimes, these people aren't necessarily here to talk for themselves, but he does such a great job of representing what they've done, giving the, spotlighting the attributes and the highlights of what they've done. So I just want to say thanks to Icebox as well. He does an amazing job.
Sure does.
Sweet baritone. That's all we're going to say. Sweet baritone.
Voice to put John Wayne to shame.
There you go. Yes, sir.
All right, Posse. For what you've been waiting on, the topic. And also, I like to say this as well. The topics that you have been seeing for the last month or so, this has been Spencer. Spencer's been putting these topics together. And really bringing a lot of great information. It's the off season. We're right here ready to start the season, but to keep us fans intrigued and keep you guys coming back every week, I have to take my hats off to Spencer for doing his homework, coming behind the scenes, and man, putting together some great topics for the show. So Spencer.
Well, honestly, thank you for that, but it ain't me. Because what I do, I go back and I rewatch the show. And I look at the comments. I look what B. Jammin be talking about. Linda be talking about. Roll Tide Rise Up. And I look at all that. Jeff Stepperton, Brittany B. I mean, I look at it going, what were they wanting to know? Where were they at on this? Them were some damn good points. That would make a good show for next week. That's where I get my information is from like a Cindy Reed and George. I love George. Everybody that comes on gives comments during our show. I feed off of that. I really do. And actually, if y'all want to know the truth about it, I feed off of y'all, Stephen Hicks. I feed off of y'all's comments on how I picked the dedication. Because it leads me where your mind's going. What are y'all wanting? You know, it helps me. So y'all please just keep commenting, because it helps me help them. So thank you.
100%.
So this is not the end of training. With just go ahead, William. What are you gonna say?
Bring in number 12 jersey for tonight.
We've been talking so much.
Yes, we forgot that.
We forgot about that. I'm so sorry, William.
Oh,
no worries, man. you know we got the number 12 jerseys from starting today, counting the day on to the September the 2nd. Counting that one, we got 12. Paul W. Bear Bryant, we know that fucker. We know he's Then we got the Broadway Joe, buddy. Joe Namath. Then after him, Ken Staver. You remember him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everybody knows him. Yes, sir. And then you got a man by the name of Michael Landrum. And if you don't know, he was the first quarterback that we had. He wasn't the one that played, but he was the one that we had, Michael Landrum. And then you had Greg McElroy, and we had Brody Croyle. All quarterbacks this time. So go right on ahead. I'm done. Thank you.
All right. So, like I said, this is not the end of training, just the beginning. And I want to start because Spencer will give you a topic, but it's more than meets the eyes. You know, you read it and you say, okay, yeah. But Spencer got something up his sleeve behind, it's a method to the madness. So I'm starting with Spencer. Spencer.
Well, thank you for this. But first of all, I wanted to address William's topic. He is the only man that I will ever forgive for calling the great Bear Bryant a fucker. He's the only man I will ever do that to. Straight up.
I knew it was coming.
I know you meant it with respect, but a lot of people don't. That's why I said you're the only one I will forgive for doing that. Now back to the topic at hand. This is not the end of training because we know we went through all season training, 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s. We're in the fall camp now. We are pretty much a week away of our first game. A little over a week. 2 weeks to be technical, but still, we're right there.
Right.
So this is not the time for these players on our team, our great Alabama team that we have been talking about, that we have been saying we're not building up. We've been telling you what they've been doing. All right. They've been working hard. They've been giving it everything. Well, we are here, I think, Thursday? They start practicing for their first game, right? So, as of tomorrow, fall training stops. Well, I don't want these young men to think this is the end of training because this is just a fucking beginning. This was the powder on the butt that you just went through. Now it's time for you to show, are you dedicated or not? Are you Alabama? Do you love Alabama? Do you want to beat Alabama? Do you want to bring championships to Alabama? Whoa! That's where we're at right now. Straight up, that's where we at. Because right now, I'm just going to be honest right quick. Let's say the ones that have to go to the practice squad. You newbies that come in, you badass newbies that I've been bragging about all season. All y'all that had to go to practice squad. Don't take that as a negative because it ain't a negative. It's the opportunity again for you to develop and be the best you can be to get where you want to be in the NFL. Because you are at the best college. You're under the best coach. You're under the best conditions to get where you want to be. So don't get discouraged at all if you're on there. Why? The practice squad serves as the main development step for you to get up where you need to be. You might not have your techniques down pat. You may not have the playbook down pat. You may not have all this down pat. That's your opportunity to do it and show out for these coaches. And the better you get as a player on the practice squad, the harder you make it for the lead team to be able to beat you to show out to keep their job. So I want you to be a badass, nastiest motherfucker you can be to knock their dicks in the dirt so they don't forget where the hell they're at. Because if they forget it, you're taking their damn place over. And you need to let them know that every single practice. Now, I got more, but I'm going to move on. Go ahead, Rise Up. That's just my start.
Okay. And I agree with you 100%. It's like Saban always says, what can you do to make yourself better? I mean, he always says something like a loss shouldn't motivate you, or talk shouldn't motivate you. You should be motivated yourself to keep doing the things that you need to do to add value to yourself. And so that's basically what you just said. Even though fall camp ends tomorrow, but the training is not done. There's always room for improvement, and we still have a couple of battles. We still have a couple of battles going on. So, and that's only sharpening iron. That's iron sharpening iron. Steel sharpening steel. So I agree with you, Van. What you got on it?
Well, first of all, I want to say Spencer got me fired up. I feel like I'm fixing to go to practice right now. Good God. You sure you don't want to take Coach Cochran's spot where he used to be down there?
Oh,
man, I'm telling you what.
They don't want none of this. They don't want no Sam
fired up.
Okay, right now, Sam Mountain, pump your ass up or you'll get something of it. Straight up.
That's right. That's right. But no, you're 100% right. It don't stop at fall practice. It's only the beginning. You got to prove yourself all the way through. I don't care if you're undefeated and get to the title game. You've still got something to prove.
Yes.
And after the season, you got even more to prove. Do you want to be the one and done, or do you want to be the one that continues success? That it takes a group effort. So, as soon as that championship's over, you got to look at yourself and say, hey, what can I do better?
Yes.
What can I go to practice and improve on? What can I go to what can get me to the NFL and make me the best player in the NFL? It's everything in life. It's just like us going to work every day. What can keep my job? What can put me ahead of everyone else? Football ain't no different than life. Life's a game of inches. It ain't just football. Life's a game of inches. You just keep going and you keep moving and you get better as you go. And that's what football's going to do. I'm telling you right now, boys, I've been watching a lot of practice. That Kevin Steele led defense. It's going to be nasty.
Yes, sir.
You ready for it? They fixing to hurt somebody.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at them. I'm cheering them on.
Yes, sir.
William, sir, what you got?
Well, I got two things to say. I mean, according to Ronald Evans of the Bama Jammer article that he put out on Sunday, he said that as watching all three of them, we still don't know. We still don't have one, according to him. But our coach has got one, and we know that. So, his article states that we still don't have that one with that mentality that Coach Saban is looking for. Who is going to step up and say, I'm the one? Nobody else. It's going to be that one that does that. Now, in lieu of that, now with continuing with what was going on last week, Spencer knows it's here, but Van mentioned it in a chat, and Roll Tide, you didn't really give your opinion, but here it is. I want to rock and roll all out, baby. Party every day, baby. Go around time. Go ahead, man.
So, Mr. Kiss Man, Mr. Kiss Man, I see you, Kiss fan. I have a question for you, William. Who do you identify with more with? Do you identify with Ace? Do you identify with Paul? Do you identify with Gene? Do you identify? I mean, who? If you were a Kiss member, who would you be?
That little kitty cat back there playing with them little sticks.
Paul Stanley, dude. Paul Stanley, man. He got that
Paul
career.
Stanley, huh?
He got
Okay.
that career.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
So you lead singing and on guitar, on lead guitar. All right, I got you. All right.
Yeah.
So let's get back to business. Spencer,
Okay.
one more question. Are you Kiss with makeup or without makeup?
Gotta be makeup, man.
Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
All right. Spencer,
Just real quick. I mean, just on everybody that y'all was talking about there. This basically the van when he was talking about. He got me fired up talking about it also. But I will say this about the game of inches. My wife said the life is a game of inches, and I'm barely hanging on. Just saying.
Two from being a king and one from being a queen, ain't that right?
There you go. Just one
Yeah.
that would you like me to
God, I
go on
love
to the
this show.
All right. Let's break down. Let's break this topic down. It's not the end, but just the beginning. All right, let's break it down. All right, I want to talk about I got many. We're going to talk about the weight room.
okay.
What can these gentlemen do in the weight room? Let's say that you put all this work in, you did everything. The coaches come in, they sit you down, they talk to you, they tell you the things you need to work on. You're looking up, you're seeing the leaders, you're seeing all this. That don't mean it's time to transfer and quit. That's your cue to put more work in. Where does it start? It starts in the weight room. And you have the best weight room facilities, the best nutrition facilities right in front of you. I would like to see one in the NFL that's better than what we got at Alabama. You have the best of the best in front of you. So you go in there, you put the extra work in. It's just me in the weight room. You go in, you get done with the game, you get prepared. Let's say you only get 3 reps. All right, you only get 3 reps that week. All right. Well, I'm going to be in the weight room that night. I'm pumping. I'm showing these coaches. I'm showing everybody I'm all about it. It starts in the weight room, showing you're willing to put the extra work in to get where you want to be. I mean, what do you think, Rise Up?
I agree with you. To get that strength and conditioning going, it starts there. It's like we hear stories of Jordan and Kobe and people of that nature, of that stature. We're not gonna talk about Jordan and Kobe. We're gonna bring it home to one of our own, Mr. Devontae Smith. Right. After practice, Devontae stood there and caught God knows how many passes. After practice was over, to hone his skills, to brush up on his skills. So it goes there, man. No matter what position you are, no matter what your position is, you the offensive line, defensive line, running back, receiver, tight end, secondary, safety, corner, linebacker. There's some kind of weight training or exercises that you could be doing, to get your speed up, to get your strength up. Why not do it? On your downtime, why not? Because you're only helping yourself, and then by helping yourself, you're helping the team. You see, it's bigger than you. You could be selfish and do it for yourself, but at the same time, when you're doing it for yourself, you're helping the team. So I'm with you, Spencer. Van, so what do you think about that?
Well, it's not about the guy that does what he's told in the locker room, during the weight program. It's about the guy that's in there after the fact.
Right.
The guy that's it's exactly what you talked about, Rise Up. The guy that's on the practice field catching balls from the jug machine long after practice is over. The quarterback that's out there with his receivers learning the route trees, and they're learning together and they're learning each other's timing. And they get a feel for what this guy does well, and that's the things that are important. And I've heard a lot of things about Milroe trying to learn the receiving room. And I'm not trying to say Milroe's going to be the starter. I feel like he will, but that's beside the point. Showing that leadership. Hey, let's all get together and let's do this. Let's prove what Bama is. I think that's the kind of guys we're looking for. And from what I'm hearing, there's a lot of guys on that team that's ready to do it.
All right. Okay. William, sir?
Yeah, I'm having to do a little adjustment.
Did you say mental adjustment?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Okay, I just checked.
Man, y'all spot on, man. I mean, get in the weight room, get your strength up where you need it, and conditioning. If there ain't somebody doing that, the goddamn shit for us anyway, should be somebody, pushing these guys to do that. So Spencer, get on down there and get it done, fella. Get it done. But yeah, you got. It's not just the weight, but you remember a guy by the name that was a safety for us. It was a Minka Fitzpatrick.
Right.
After every game Saturday, he was in a damn Sunday. He was there in a damn fucking film room looking at it. What can I do to improve myself to help the team? If we have more players like that want to do that, then I know they're fully dedicated to us.
Right.
It's not just. Yes, I agree with both of y'all. I'm sorry, both y'all were here. I agree with you. They need to get out there and get their strength and whatever they need to do, their leg strength, whatever. You can't see it, but yes, whatever you got to do, yes, get you what you need to do to run. If you need to run, if you're a runner, run. It ain't gonna hurt anybody if you don't run. Well, you get your leg muscles toned up, get your arm strength up there, get your damn upper chest ready to go so you can beat the hell out of it. That's what I want. Go ahead.
Spencer, I'm turning back over to you.
All right, well, the next one. I know a lot of people probably thinks this is stupid as hell, but it really ain't. Film study.
Yep.
If you're not, even if you are the part of the starting group, I'm gonna say starting group. You still need to get in that damn film room. You need to listen to your coaches. Not only Coach Saban, but all the assistant coaches who are doing free frames of everything up there showing you your placement, your techniques, what we need to do when you see this. You need to pay a fuck attention. And the sooner you learn this, the sooner you move yourself on up the ladder. And the people who are on up the ladder, the sooner we win a national damn championship. Y'all need to spend as much time as you can in film study, listening to your coaches so you see what they see so you can become a coach on the field. If you become a coach on the field, we are a national championship team, straight up. If everybody out there sees the same thing and go, bam, boom, boom, it's on. It's on. Even if it's a missed call, a misalignment at the beginning, as soon as that ball snap, you see the movement because you've been studying it on film, bam, everybody's moving to it. That's why Coach Nick Saban says, I don't mind a bad call as long as everybody does the same call. That's what he's talking about. Film study. I want everybody to be in there as much as possible. That's me. Go ahead, Rise Up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is the most important tool of it all, right? If you don't have this together, you can be physically fit. You know, you can be a freak of nature, as they say. But if you don't know the plays, if you don't know how to read an offense or a defense, right, you're going to get lost every time. I mean, if it's just a straight up hit that you're doing, that's cool. But when they start throwing stunts and different formations, disguising things, and you haven't studied and know what this team does and doesn't do, it's all for naught. You know, you can rely on your physicality, but you have to. This is it, man. Reverting back to last year when we had Golden, I know he watched film, but I just don't believe
No, he was doing this. It's the wrong kind of film.
I don't see how you watch film and get burned by one guy 5 times in one game. I just don't, and not making the adjustment. And then we go to LSU, and it's this. We know what this guy does. Everybody knows you don't have to be a football expert, but everybody knows that LSU has a running quarterback. That's what they're going to use. So, film, I agree with you 100%.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. That's the beautiful part of this season.
That golden dildo done popped his lid and he's gone.
So, you know.
All things left is a rag to wipe up with.
Thank God.
But yeah, if we're not in that film room studying and learning, you know, not only your opponents, but yourself, you got to go look at what you didn't did wrong and the things that you need to do to correct your mistakes. You know, but it's all for naught if we're not studying film. Van.
Well, you know, you're 100% correct. Both of you are. You know, there was a guy, and I know some of y'all ain't the biggest NFL fans, but there was a guy named Ray Lewis who wasn't the biggest cat on the field. He wasn't the fastest guy on the field.
He was a meanest.
He probably watched more film than anybody on both teams that were playing week to week. He knew every quarterback's tendency. He knew how to read the routes. He knew exactly what they were going to do before they did it. And there's a lot of film on YouTube talking about how he would jump guys' routes because he knew exactly what was coming. And he would call his teammates in to come watch film with him because he showed leadership ability. He would take guys and he would call them on the carpet, as they say, and he would say, hey, you know, you're doing this wrong or you're doing this wrong, and I want to help you. Come here, let's get in the film room and let's study what's going on. I want to make you better. And sometimes that's not the easiest move to call a guy out and say, hey, you can do better, but it's necessary. You know, a true leader will tell you what you're doing wrong, but he'll show you a way to correct it. And that's what, you know, I think we've got several of those guys on this team this year, and I can't wait to see it.
Right. Okay.
I agree.
Van, I mean, maybe you need to go down there and give him a pep talk. I'm sorry about that. Get back over there. Son of a bitch. Go ahead. No. I got a box attacking me. Goddamn a box. Goddamn, woo! Yeah, you're right there. I mean, used to drive a truck. I'm retarded now. Okay, you know, like that. Yeah, I've been loose for a while. But yeah, a guy you talk with on the phone there a lot up here that drove a truck for the same company. He's a big Baltimore NFL dude. Whoever that is, I don't give a shit. I'm fucked up. Anyway, he knows Ray Lewis and what Van said there. I mean, he was a leader, you know. He was a big guy. I mean, you didn't get by him a whole lot. So, yeah. So, we want guys like him, and you know, Minka Fitzpatrick that'll take and lead, you know, and say, hey, let's go see what we did wrong. Can we see what we need to improve? Did we lose the game? Did we win the game? Okay, even if we won the game, let's go look and see what I need to improve on with a win, even. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's room for improvement. Coaches will tell you there's room for improvement even with a win.
Okay.
Even with that. So
Okay.
I hope we got people on the team that'll do that, and I believe that we got this here. You know, we want those that'll do that. So
All right. Well,
yep.
Spencer, next one.
All right. Well, before I get started on the next one, let me I want to address AJ's film study comment she put up here. Basically, yes, ma'am, I do film study. The good thing is my wife told me earlier that I'm wearing a pink shirt, and I let her know real quick, as long as it's got Alabama on it, I don't care what color it is. But the good thing is I make pink look great, brother. I'm telling you right now, I'm so damn pretty, I could kiss myself. You don't believe me? Wait a minute. Mwah! Oh, hold up. Let me get my cup, put some liquor in it. That's some T-Town funk for your ass, AJ. All right, now, okay, all right, let's get on with it. All right, the next one is
Go ahead and
building
take your drink.
chemistry.
I got something to do with that. Go ahead and take your drink real quick. I got something to do with that.
Go ahead.
Y'all remember the movie Beverly Hills Cop? Let's do the dating game, kids.
Let me bend the fuck over, see if it lands, okay? All right.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go. The next one I got is building chemistry with others.
Right.
Being a ex-football player at a lower caliber than all y'all, I ain't gonna deny that I was. I went in the military instead of pursuing what I should have done because I'd be a whole lot richer and I'm making a lot more money than I am now. Let me put it that way. Is when you feel that, well, hell, it's even with everybody, it's the whole damn team. You need to continue building chemistry with your brother, sister, everybody around you,
right.
your training people, me, the manager. I want a clean jockey strap when it comes out. I want a clean towel when I come out of the shower. You need to build chemistry with everybody. As long as you're building chemistry, you're trying to learn, you're realizing how humble that you really are. And humility is the number one thing that you need to learn in life to be successful. Because if you think you're the greatest thing in the world, guess what? You ain't. That's where you get all them STDs and all that shit. You're not the greatest thing in the world. Humility is great. So the more you can get together with your surroundings, and Alabama has the best they are. You have the best staff, the best ground crew. Hell, I'd be out there if I was a receiver, ask them what angle they're cutting the grass that day, so I know which way to run to get the best traction. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you're gonna have to build chemistry with everybody. And if you're a quarterback, what? Well, I was gonna say this for my last words, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here right now. Rodell Williams said the best thing on his interview today that I got to see on Bama football with Kyle Henderson's interview that he showed was, I don't know myself what was more impressive with his interview about that man's growth and his development was his mental or his physical. Because that man, he was talking like he's a damn 30-year-old man right now. His physical was a man that's been pumping up and doing, going into damn muscle tournaments everywhere. I mean, he was just so humble and so professional and so a leader. I was so impressed. I'm getting off topic. Y'all go ahead on the building chemistry with your teammates.
I'm gonna go. Spencer, you said something at the beginning at your talk there. You said you went into the service, right? And we do a dedication every show at the beginning of the show. Listen, I'm not ex-military, but I do know this. I do know this to be fact. I don't care if you're Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Reserve, whatever the case may be. Once you join the military, there is nothing like your brothers and your sisters out there, especially when you're out in the field.
Correct.
There's no difference on that football field.
Nope.
If you can't rely on your brother to the left or the right or in the back behind you, then what good is it? You have to have the chemistry. You have to have that camaraderie, right? Because people say, Bryce gone. You're not gonna win it. You're not gonna win it.
Like we going there.
We could put Bryce out there today. And we could put Bryce out there against a high school football team. He ain't gonna win it by himself. It's a team sport. You need everybody on board. Everybody has to be one. You know, you have to be on one accord. And along with that film study, I think that's second to the film study, because if you're out there all about yourself, you're only causing disruption. You may be great. You may be a great receiver. You may be a great running back. You may be a great linebacker, safety, whatever you are. But you're not going to win a championship by yourself, sir. You have to have that camaraderie. And off the field, bowling, bingo, whatever the hell it is y'all guys do to create a bond, you know, you need that. Because when you go on that field, you willing to give it all for your brother. You willing to fight for him, fight with him. Even if, you know, like your real brother, y'all fight, but at the end of the night, y'all made up. But you ain't gonna let the neighbor come over and jump on him. So that camaraderie is key, man. You have to be one team. Have to be. Go ahead. What you gonna say, Spence?
Oh, you brought up, I didn't even think about this, but you was dead on. I mean, you hit the bullseye right there in the middle. When you're talking about the building team chemistry with everybody, you know, it's like last week when I said that I would like all the linemen, not just of starting, but every one of them to be jailed as one, so you can interchange them at any time.
Right.
But you brought up the military. You are, sorry, you got me excited on that one because you're so right. You got the Navy SEALs going in. You go on in there. I need to know what the hell to do. Blah blah. They go in. They call back. All right, you got the Marines come up. You got everybody come up and set it up. You got the Navy come in. You got the Air Force to give cover. Everybody works as a team. Everybody for one common goal.
Right.
And that's what we need. Because I'm sorry, y'all, this year is a fucking war for Alabama.
It is. I agree.
We're going to win this fucking natty. It's a fucking war. Everybody's against us. Paul fucker himself, everybody. All liquors, down there in the dance club licking a pole. But everybody's against us saying we ain't shit. We ain't got nothing. Everybody's against it. This is a fucking war that we need to come out and prove and show and bring home the fucking natty to Alabama. Facts of life. Get over it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Man, camaraderie of the team building.
You know, there was a lot of reports come out about, you know, several guys getting together and going to Florida back in May to work on things together and build camaraderie. And I think that shows a lot of leadership. Jalen Milroe got most, if not all, of his receivers together and said, hey, let's go down to Florida for a week. You know, let's go over things we need to do. How can we improve? You know, and I think that shows leadership abilities. You know, that's a very important thing for a guy to do. And, you know, anything you do in life, not only do you have to humble yourself, but you have to look at it and say, does the sum of this outcome, it's bigger than me.
Right.
So it's not just taking me; it takes everybody together as a unit, like a machine, to put what we bring to the table together to make this something special. And this is the team to do it this year, guys. I'm telling you, we've got talented freshmen that are bringing something to the table. We've got guys that are sophomores, juniors, and seniors that have waited their term or have already been putting in the work and not necessarily getting the spotlight. But, you know, this is a team it's a conglomerate of all things that takes to win a championship. And I can't wait to see it.
I'm with you. William, what do you think about that camaraderie, that team chemistry?
I like that, and I hope that it's what they went down there. I mean, I hope that's what they went down there for. But I was told that Miami is a party town. So if they didn't go down there with that attitude that we're going to go down there and party, and we decided to go down there to actually work, that's what I'm concerned about. If they did that for that, which I'm not down now. I mean, if that's what they did, you know, more power to them. I think that's their intention from the beginning. But Spencer brought up humility, and I want to just read you what fucking Bear Bryant said about that. He said it's awfully important to win with humility. It's also important to lose with the same thing. I hate to lose worse than anyone, but if you never lose, you won't know how to act. He said if you lose with humility, then that's when you can come back. He said losing doesn't make me want to quit. It makes me want to fight that much harder. And we didn't get to go on Natty last year. And that should burn with fucking down fever with us, this team. Burn right down here. We didn't go. We want that. We want that shit. This is the goddamn year. Throw down Tide, go ahead. I'm done. Woo!
No, you're right, brother. You're right. Woo, my nipples done got hard on that preacher, bro. Woo, goddamn. Put it up there. All that damn Bear Bryant book cap. Yeah, you're right. Woo, damn.
The Pasco. It is.
Yes, you're right. You're right, brother.
Yep.
All right, shall we go last words? We're getting close here.
It's all good to me. We can tackle one more. We can do last words. However you guys want to go.
It's up to the panel.
I'm down for whatever, boys.
All right, one more then.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me find it.
Oh. You dropped your balls again?
Well, I can't find it. But anyway, my hand says every day is Saturday to me. So
okay, it's hanging. So just all right.
Go ahead.
All right.
I can't find it.
All right, this is my last one. I got to break this up on. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put two together on this one. For the whole damn team. I don't give a damn if you're in a starting lineup, starting practice, if you're on a practice squad. I don't give a flying fuck. You're the greatest of all times. Thank you for being a part of Alabama. Keep your damn heart up. Because we want you here. Please, because everything you give to us makes us better. So please don't give up that thought. Just because you didn't get that key spot that you thought you was going to get out of high school. Just because you don't get that don't mean you're not one of the greatest players that we need at Alabama. Because no matter where you go, practice squad, whatever, we need your nasty, bad ass showing up, knocking the other person beside in front of you dick in the dirt. All right. But with that being said, this is also what we need from y'all. All y'all. The whole damn team. All y'all. It's Alabama players versus all Alabama players on this one. All y'all. Doing things right for the right reasons and building good off the field habits. All right. For me, what that means is when you're not in the workout room. Granted, you get up in the morning, you go in here up there, you're in front of the cameras. Yeah, I've done my shit, coach. Dude, look at this. I got 5 more pounds. Yeah, I'm all about that. Hell, I'm in the shower. Hell, I gained another pound in my balls. That's great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's great. You know, maybe they'll send a damn big woman in to massage them next time. I'm just saying. Once you leave that field and you go to your home of record, you get together with some brothers, you get together with some sisters, you get together with maybe some old brothers that come on down from where you're from, and y'all want to go out and party. I need you to fucking think about that. Because your off the field actions are just as important as your on the field actions. Because your decision making, I don't have to name the names that went on the NFL who was making millions, who made stupid fucking decision, end up in prison. I need y'all to listen to me. Listen to me. Please. Get your shit together off the field like you do on the field. If you want to be the best man you've ever been, you want to support your family and win Alabama another national championship. I'm out.
Yeah. I'm with you, Spencer. Like I used to tell my kids when they were, you know, especially when they were teenagers, you know, when they were teenage years, and I definitely tried to drive this home to my son, being a male. I said, listen, your decisions that you make, the choices that you make will affect you in 2 ways. It's either going to be negative or positive. It may not affect you today or tomorrow. It may affect you 5 years down the road. But the effects will be felt. I pray to God that you choose wisely in any decisions you make. Because it seems fun, it seems cool, whatever, and you think you're getting away with something, but it'll catch you. Trust me, it'll catch you. So make wise choices, because like I say, it will get you down the road one way or the other. It's going to affect you in a positive light or negative light. So think about that, and thank God, you know, my son will be 31 in September. I never had no issues or anything of that nature, and you know, so praise God for that, you know. But and that goes for everybody. Anybody here listening, any kids, you have kids, any kids, listen. What Spencer said is correct. What you do on the field, being great, be great off the field. You know, your friends are not you. And I'm talking to the Alabama players. They're not in the position you're in. You're in a unique position right now, and you have everything in your future. Everything is lined up, and if you just stay the course, it's a 90% chance that you will, you know, succeed in life. But you hanging with old people that's still doing the same old things, have the same mindset, they ain't gonna do nothing but be anchors for you. They ain't gonna do nothing but hold you down, pull you under. So I agree with Spencer 100%. Van?
Oh, I'm right there with you. And to be honest, it's a testament to how great of a father you was that your son's 31 years old and never been in trouble, because that shows how good of a man you are and how much you taught him. And I hope to do the same with my children. My dad always said, if you lay with dogs, you get fleas. Shout out to Georgia fans. But you know, that's the thing about it. You should always strive to be better than you were the day before. You know, I've always said, if I'm the same man I am right now, 10 years from now, I've failed myself. Yeah. You know, you should learn from life, whether it's good or bad. You should always learn. Yeah. So, you know, growing and learning and taking life's little paths sometimes, you know, they're not always easy, but you can always learn something from it. And, you know, as good and as great as all these guys will probably be this year at Alabama, they need to be that much greater off of the field, because they've got a future ahead of them. They're young. So, keep it short and sweet. Be the man in the locker room, be the man on the practice field, be the man on Saturdays, but be an even bigger man when it counts the most.
Thank you.
William?
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
Let me sit back here. Get some.
There is a team to the southeast of Tuscaloosa. I don't have to tell you. I don't care. We know the coach they got now. What is he associated with? Y'all know that. Prostitutes.
Oh, that's Georgia's team. That ain't Alabama. That's Georgia.
Southwest. We have a bowl game every year with them. A bowl game. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain that.
That's Georgia team. It's Georgia team. Yeah, it's Georgia. Go ahead.
Georgia straight across. I mean, Georgia.
Yeah, but they're right there at the line. They're right there at the line, brother. They're right there. They wear the same tag. All right, go ahead.
This one is still in Alabama, man. Where I'm from, where I grew up at. Since I was born there in Alabama.
Yeah,
that's just home is Alabama. You know
that's property taxes, though. That's the only reason they're in Alabama. That's the only reason.
That's what I'm saying, unless you're him, Roll Tide. I was hoping he'd go to me because I wanted to comment on that. But yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. Unless you that, you can get fucking head coach over that goddamn team. You can be head coach. Come on, we'll take it. With a damn fucking what am I trying to say? With what they know about him. What I'm trying to say. They know he goes to these establishments. They know that. Now, are we going to hire somebody for his morals? Or are we going to hire him because he's going to come in there and fucking fight for us? Are they doing that for the fight? They left the damn morals out the goddamn window. They throw that away. We want it for a damn coach. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. We got our coach, which, as far as I know, he's all right. I don't care. Investigate him. I don't care. I think he's with a gut right one that he's with from West Virginia. He said, in that interview, he said, "Hey, I could have been working at that gas station. You could have married him." And he said, "No." She said, "I'd married the one that went to fucking Bama. Roll damn Tide. Go for it."
All right. Well, I'm gonna take it around the room. Any last words tonight, Spencer? You got any last words?
Lord, yeah, I do. Don't know how to back that one up. I mean, when I take a shower, I'll wash them damn balls and I'll smack somebody in the face with them. But anyway, beside the point. My lovely wife, and I love her more than anything in this world. I do. We've been married almost 30 fucking years. But anyway, she tells me that my shirt is pink. I don't know if y'all see it pink or not, but she said
red on here.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, I don't care if it is, because I make this damn shirt look good.
You damn sure do.
I'm so damn pretty, I want to kiss myself. If you don't believe me, just watch. Hold on a second. I'm going to get my cup, put some liquor in it. That is T-Town Funk, if y'all have not caught a clue yet. But anyway, y'all go ahead. I've enjoyed it now, brother. Seriously, I've enjoyed it now. I just hope some of the players get this, because my biggest damn fear is that these young guys who had all this hope, put all this work in, they put it all in, and when they didn't get where they thought they was going to be because all the hype they got in high school that built their balls up so damn high that they didn't realize I got to still work for it. I see Alabama team that's 90% blue collar. So I'm really hoping that we have 90% of the team that stays together to win championships, not only this year, but years down the road. Now, you know you're going to have 10% that's going for the almighty dollar.
Right.
Let them the fuck go. But the only problem with that is we don't know the depth of what that position they leave is going to create. Because right now, we have the perfect scenario, brother. We got the biggest depth we've ever had in our life. We have it. We got it. It's awesome. We can win national championships back to back to back for the next 5 years with what we got coming in. If the players' hearts are about Alabama and want to give everything they got for Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's me. That's my last words.
Van?
Well, I got two things I want to say. The first one be I want to thank the chat. You know, whether you're an Alabama fan, a Georgia fan, a Tennessee fan, I'm not going to say that team, you know, that's orange and blue, but even if you're a fan of that team too, you know, everything y'all say either adds to the show or creates a topic or a debate, and we appreciate every single one of y'all. You know, the thing that makes this show special in comparison to most shows, we don't think we're any better than y'all. We're just like y'all. We're just dumb enough to get on here and talk about it. We're just like every single one of y'all. We're just a fan, you know, and we appreciate y'all tuning in every night. And as far as that goes, my last point would be I want to thank every single guy on this show, you know, for letting me come on here, spout my bullshit. You know, I ain't as professional as half of y'all, especially Spencer and Roll Tide Rise Up and William. You know, without y'all, I'd just be on here in silence, not knowing what to do. You know, y'all guys are great and y'all really helped me out. So I wanted to say thank you to every one of y'all.
We appreciate you, man.
Icebox too. He's the man.
Yes, sir. William, last words?
Man, you know we love you, man. That's why we brought you on, because you bring semblance to, you know, us over here. So you actually bring it to us. So we love it. So, but that being said, you know, all that's been said tonight is fact for me. I mean, you know.
How do you spell bean?
Huh?
No, you go ahead, brother. Sorry. My bad.
I mean, you know, call it the suck up if you want. Don't care. You know, I know that these guys here, you know, that they appreciate you too, man, and we do. Or we wouldn't have called you on here. But yes, I mean, what everyone said, Spencer, damn, you made some damn points and shit. I mean, and now my nipples are getting hard. You know what I mean? But you know, these guys need to take it, and I hope they listen to this podcast. If they don't listen to nothing else, please come to the CTS Sports Room. If you know one of these players, please get them to listen to this. Because what we say is fact. You get in a damn weight room, you get in a damn fucking film room. What can I do to better myself to help this team? Because it's a team cohesiveness. If you don't have that, you don't have nothing. If it's all about this goddamn NIL bullshit that I hate, because the single is pretty far out. Maybe we'll do a show on that Friday. I don't know. Maybe we will. But I'm saying I hate this shit. And a damn fucking transfer portal. We may talk on that too Friday. Get the fuck out of here if you don't want to hear it. Get out of here. Go. Roll out time. I love you all in the chat and everyone here on the damn panel. Love you. Roll time.
Okay. And for me, Linda P, I saw your chat, and we're gonna say a big roll tide and a welcome back to Mr. Eli Gold. We all know that's the voice we love to hear. Touchdown, Alabama. We love it. It sends chills up and down our spines. You know, thank God that you're well and you know you came out on the good side of your illness, and we're happy to have you back. Also, As Van said, I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for coming in, especially fellas. I love you, but especially the ladies: Tammy, Linda, Brenda, Brenda Banks, Brittany B, Cindy Reed, AJ. All you guys for coming in, and there was somebody else I saw. I saw another name tonight that Cajun. You too. Cajun is here, even though she's a Tennessee fan. She is always with us, and she never down us. So Cajun, I appreciate you for keeping Spencer in line. That's the most part.
I love you.
Hardest job in the world.
Keeping that guy in line. Do a hell of a job.
That's hell to do.
Joey, we'd like to thank Joey for giving us this platform to come on and talk, to have fun with you guys, and for you guys to have fun with us.
Who the hell's Joey?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck Joey is. Also,
Brenda
to
Banks,
hell with
what do you think,
Paul
girl?
Paul Fucknut or Fuckbutt, whatever his name is, who keep talking trash about Alabama. We don't care about you. Listen, guys, totally honest with you. Everything we talked about tonight, I think it's there. I think it's in the atmosphere in Tuscaloosa. I think everything is lining up. Like I said a couple of shows back, the perfect storm. I feel it brewing. I really feel it brewing. I'm thinking that the majority of the people bought in, everybody we need to buy in has bought in. The ones that haven't, they will, fall by the wayside, and it will be fine. I think this year we have a lot to prove. Like you said, Spencer, this is a war year, but I think Alabama is prepared. I think the plans have been laid. And like a good general, you don't give your plans to the public. So Satan is not going to tell us anything. Why tell us what's going on? Then spoil the whole battle. You're giving the plans to the war. No, you go in stealthily and you do what you got to do, and you bring home the victory. And that's what we're going to do. So all you other fans, you come in and you're talking to us. Congratulations. But like I've been saying the whole time, see me when the season's over. I want to see all you guys have been talking that noise. I want you to come back because I don't think I'm going to see you. So, I really don't. So with that being said, we're going to end this with go ahead, Spencer.
Oh, 1 second. Just in case everybody that been talking on this shit all the off season don't want to come back, y'all can join Joy with his rainbow flag area over there. Y'all just y'all can drink your Bud Light. Y'all just enjoy your lives. Go ahead.
I'm going to end this show with Roll Tide, everybody. Roll Tide, and good night.
Roll Tide.
Oh, one more thing before Icebox, before you click on. Man, I got to come back to you, brother. You're the most knowledgeable football person I know on this dang on panel. So, brother, you bring the knowledge that, listen, you're nothing but an asset to the show.
I got the A on the chest.
You've been nothing but an asset to the show, man, and it's been a pleasure working with you and looking forward to many more, brother. So you fit right in. You're crazy as we are. and it goes hand in hand.
Oh, hell, there's that other one.
Yeah, he's a damn asset, all right.
Well, anyway, folks, it's been a pleasure, and good night, you guys. Roll Tide.
Good night, everybody. Roll Tide.